Hey folks, Greg here, Mountain Valley Ranch. Just want to give you guys an update from the last video we did last week. Been pretty hectic around here as far as work and just normal life stuff. Uh, just to give you an update on the operation. We butchered out Saturday. We butchered our meat birds. We had 8 birds. We ended up with about 33 and a half pounds of meat. It was all breasts, legs, and thighs. We didn't keep any whole birds this time. That's pretty good. We usually get those birds when we order them. We order them in quantities of 10, and we usually end up with, they send 12 just to make up for any mortality from the travel. So, and we end up losing 4 birds out of the 12, that's about average, honestly. The Cornish cross birds are they're kind of dumb, and they can just kill themselves by running into a wall or something like that. So, losing 4 birds is not a shock to me at all. While I'm looking at it, I can see in the background here this print of this buffalo. Our good friend Grace Seibert, she took that photo and we had it put on print because we just really we love the picture and we really love them. And if you guys want to check them out, you can see all her photography at Grace Seibert Photography on Facebook. It's a nice little Facebook page. She's got a lot of great pictures out there. So, and if you want any prints or anything like that, you can just contact her and she'll hook you up. And really not a whole lot going on out here. Snow's still on the ground. It's really starting to melt. We had 40-degree temperature today, and this past week we had pretty warm temps. Plus we had some rain, so it took quite a bit of the snow off. But there's still some snow out here. I'm looking out at the mountains right now, and yeah, you can see the bases of the mountain, and you can actually start to see the ground. It's not all white anymore, so it's beautiful out here. Looking over here at the garden area, and we've got about 1.5 feet of snow still on the ground. So I may have to get out there here pretty soon and shovel some of that snow out so the sunlight can get down and warm that soil up some. Let's see. We got hens laying eggs. That started last, I want to say Thursday, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I think so far we've got about 9 eggs. We've got 10 birds down there, so it's not too bad. We had breakfast yesterday when we used those eggs. We had steak and eggs, and Jamie and I were sitting here at this table eating breakfast, and she mentioned, soon enough that'll be our beef. That'll be our steak that we're eating, and really that's what we're trying to get to out here on the ranch. I want to eventually be able to look down at a whole plate of food and know that food was grown or raised right here on our ranch. It's a good feeling knowing that we've got our own chicken, and eventually we're going to have our own vegetables and things like that. And pigs soon, hopefully. Looking at getting pigs out here by the end of the month. I went down and put our pallets down in the fence area down in the hog pen. Put the pallets down there. I put 12 pallets down, just to kind of see what else I needed. Looks like I'm gonna need about 5-6 more pallets, but it's not really an issue. I've got a guy that's got some pallets we can use for free. So we also looked at some electric fence today. We're going to go with the solar option, so I don't have to worry about putting electricity down at the loafing shed down there or running extension cords, all over the place. I already got one going down there to keep the chicken water thawed during the wintertime, so I don't want to have a bunch of cords running around. Really that's about all that's going on out here. Just living life. Kaylee started a new trimester in school. She's having a pretty good time out here in school. She just started driver's ed, so that's a good thing for her. We've been taking her out driving quite a bit, and she's doing really well. I haven't really panicked more than probably 3 times per ride, so it's not too bad. She's doing really good though. I just want to kind of end this video with maybe a little prayer request, if you guys don't mind. I don't typically do this sort of thing, but this weekend a little hectic. I found out this morning that my paternal grandmother Nova died. For those of you that know me, you probably know that I don't really have a close relationship with that side of my family, but that doesn't mean that I don't have, that I don't feel, some sadness for Chuck and, the kids and the grandkids and things like that. So I just ask that you keep them in your prayers and, just ask God for the strength, for that family to deal with that. And then also I'd like to ask for your prayers for our pastor, John, and his wife, Rhonda. Some of you may know that John lost his mother a few weeks ago, and then unfortunately Rhonda just lost her mother. We just found out in church this morning, actually. That family's dealing with a lot of grief, and they could sure use your prayers. And, if you guys would do that for me, I'd appreciate that. And that's pretty much it. If you guys, if you like this video and you like our adventure that we got going on out here, please hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to share. You can find us on Facebook, just under Mountain Valley Ranch. You can find us on there. Just share that page as well if you want to. We've got a website. There's a link on the Facebook page. The website's it's in its infant stages. We've got some things updated, but it's just we're just starting out. So I'm going to try to shorten these videos up. Now I think we're about 6.5 minutes here, so I'll try to shorten these videos up a little bit. I just wanted to end with the prayer request. So I'd appreciate it if you guys could do that. And have a great week, and we'll see you maybe next week.